this. You know what I really want to look at? Necromancers. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. Has anybody seen this yet? You can let me know. But have you seen that scientists have been spending their time trying to hone the craft of necromancy? That we're like, that they're honestly trying to harness the power of the dark arts. Isn't that all scientists do? I mean, like a little bit, but these ones more so have almost completely harnessed the power of necromancy. Like we are coming up on we're getting close to living in the world of Darkest Dungeon, just so you know. I guess, and so like it's gonna be quite interesting. Okay, so basically, let me tell you, all right, what happened is that researchers have been experimenting with dead spiders. They've been finding spiders, killing them, and then experimenting on their carcasses to find out interesting things about them. And it seems like they've finally been able to harness the power of the dead to bring it back to life for our own diabolical needs. And so they've finally been able to turn wolf spiders into, and this is their term, not mine, necrobot grippers, or necrobot super grippers. which is quite the blow to my psyche. Grippers, yes, they have turned them into necrobot super grippers. Spider zombies, yes, they have 100% turned them into zombies.
Dark hog.
I love the description of this video. Turning dead spiders into mechanical grippers may be some people's idea of a nightmare scenario, but it could have some tangible benefits. So true. So true. Wait, let's take a look. I want to take a look at the zombie grippers, okay? I want to see what's been going on here.
When mechanical engineering
just so you know, this is a dead spider. Shung, shung. It's the most disgusting crane game. He's gripping. No, stop. No, he's gripping. Leave him alone. What's the problem? What's the issue? Soon they're going to be like, just so you know, they're going to be turning this on people sometime soon. Spider legs are somewhat pneumatic. Yes, spider legs are indeed kind of pneumatic, right? So that's how jumping spider. If you didn't know, that's how jumping spiders jump. Basically, they bend their knees and then they pump fluid into their legs and then release it, and then like release a valve, and then it like shoots their legs up. So they're kind of pneumatic. Yeah, it's true.
Graduate student Faye Yap saw a dead spider curled up in the hallway. It got her thinking about whether it could be used as a robotics component.
Just how, you know, normal human being things. So I saw a dead carcass in the hallway, and I thought, how could I use this for my own personal needs? And I decided to hook it up to a computer and turn it into a super gripper. Okay, sure. You know, what every normal person does. Yeah, r/shower thoughts. Could I use this as a mechanical device? This dead carcass? Yeah, what a nerd.
Turning dead spiders into mechanical grippers may be some people's idea of a nightmare scenario, but it could have tangible benefits. Spider legs can grip large, delicate, and irregularly shaped objects firmly and softly.
I can do that already. It's called being a good boyfriend. What are you talking about? You have to go to dead spiders from that? Firm yet soft. What are you talking about? You spider hug. Who wants, all right, be honest, chat. Who wants the necro spider hug? He can give you a hug. He could be your friend. You know, not all of us have somebody. They said you need 8 hugs a day for maintenance. Well, you need 4 hugs a day for maintenance, and you need 8 hugs a day for growth. Okay? Like a human, they could probably make one that's human sized. I'd rather hug a living spider. That's true. They're also biodegradable. It is true, they are biodegradable. And when you're done with them, they make a nice snack.
Without breaking them. So, in collaboration with mechanical engineer Daniel Preston, Yap and her colleagues at Rice University discovered a way to make a dead wolf spider's legs unfurl and grip onto objects. They called this new type of robotics necrobotics. Weirdly, spider legs don't have muscles for extension, but instead move their legs via hydraulic pressure. They have what's called a prosoma chamber, or cephalothorax, which contracts, sending inner body fluid into their legs, making them extend. So,
I love how they had to be like necrobotics. It's like we're using like dead animals for we're using like carcasses in our robotics. It's necrobotics. Sounds like what a villain does. It does exactly sound like the plot to like an indie game that is like an 8 out of 10 on Steam. You know what I mean? Like this feels like something in the future that Sonic Team will do for their new edgy Sonic, is that instead of Dr. Robotnik like capturing the animals from the forest, he purposefully kills them and then implants their brain with a necro chip, and then now now Sonic has to fight his old animal friends, but as like necrobotic fiends looking to destroy him and the environment. Is Shadow the Hedgehog 2 Rise of the Necrobots? Dr. Robotnik and his league of necrobots. He has to be stopped. Nice plot, actually. See, I got it. I got that game designer brain. I kind of consider myself an ideas guy. I'm not necessarily like the coding guy or the music guy or the publication guy or the marketing guy or like the production guy or the director guy or the writer guy or the gameplay guy or the level designer guy. I kind of think of myself as like the ideas guy. Very important.
The team inserted a needle into the spider's prosoma chamber and created a seal around the tip of the needle with a glob of superglue. Squeezing a tiny puff of air through the syringe was enough to activate the spider's legs, achieving a full range of motion in less than 1 second.
I hate that.
The team were able to make the dead spider grip onto a small ball and used that experiment to determine a peak grip force of 0.35 millinewtons.
Ooh.
They then demonstrated the use of a dead spider to pick up delicate objects and electronics, including having this necrobotic gripper remove a jumper wire attached to an electric breadboard, and then
wait. Can you imagine this? Imagine like you're working for like Amazon sometime in the future, the only company left on planet Earth, and they're like, all right, guys, today we're going to be making microchips. Everybody grab their necrobot, and you're like, okay, and you have to walk over to the necrobot chamber and pick up your little necrobot tool. For like taking like atom-sized microchips and putting them into slightly larger atom-sized microchip holes with your tiny microbot. My bad, tiny necrobot, as it do. Dude, Faye Yap. You're scaring me, girl. Faye Yap, you're worrying me.
And move a block of polyurethane foam. They also showed that the spider could bear the weight of another spider of about the same size.
Whoa!
Since spiders extend their legs by exerting hydraulic pressure from their cephalothorax, when they die, the hydraulic system doesn't work anymore. The flexor muscles in the spider.
Wait, is it really called Rice University? Yes, are you about to make a racist joke? This is the diagram. Please consult the diagram if you're wondering how this works. Euthanize spider. Put them in the freezer. Insert needle and seal with glue. There's a homemade diagram about how to make this at home? You guys want an arts and crafts stream? DIY necrobot. Why are you giving out this information to people? Step 1, kill the spider. Step 2, insert needle into spider leg hole. Step 3, grip. Murder. Needle it. Profit. Okay then. All right then. Sure. Yeah, all right everybody, grab your spider needle. Grab your spider stick. You don't understand? It's literally a Sonic enemy. Oh my gosh, it's literally a spider enemy. It's the Necro. What the heck? It's a robo spider. Like, unironically, he's getting nabbed. No, his robo gripper. No, he's getting tails. He's getting gripped. Why he gripping him like that? I hate the way he's gripping him like that.
Shark, hog.
Tails, no. They're called grabbers. Oh my gosh. Maybe they didn't want to get sued by Sega, so they instead of grabbers, they had to call them grippers. They're in Sonic 2. So I played Sonic 2 and I was like, Dr. Eggman had a point. What the hell? Tails, no, he's getting gripped. Don't worry. His hug is firm yet soft. Yeah, you like what's left out is the next panel after this is that Tails was about to scream, but then he realized that the gripping didn't hurt and he's like, wow, this grip is firm yet soft. I'm quite comfortable actually. It's you know. And then Dr. Eggman says, thank you, I've been working on my necro grippers. DIY necro gripper. What the fuck?
Spider's legs go into rigor mortis, but, as the muscles only work in one direction, the spider curls up. While most man-made robotics components are quite complex to manufacture, spiders are complex already and, unfortunately for arachnophobes, are in plentiful supply. The concept of necrobotics proposed in this work takes advantage of unique designs created by nature that can be complicated, or even impossible to replicate artificially. Spiders are also biodegradable, so using them as robot parts would cut the amount of waste in robotics.
Wait, unironically they're like it's biodegradable. Ooh, fun snack. Amazon snack. Once you're done with the necrobots, you can eat them and you can find them glazed and salted. Listen, let me tell you, a nice lightly toasted necrobot gripper goes well with some lemon pepper. Literally Dr. Eggman. Unironically Dr. Eggman. They're doing it. And that's and with the you don't earn money anymore at the Amazon plant because once again they're the only company. There's no need for money. So you use your Amazon bucks to buy some freshly toasted Amazon freshly euthanized micro grippers. 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 Personally, like I know a lot of people clown about it. Honestly, and let me know, you guys in chat, like what you guys think. I personally would try like a bug. If they were like, if they made like some sriracha toasted bug, I'd be like, I want to give it a try. I'd want to give it a nibble. I want to see what's going on. I'm not just like 100% against it. I mean, like if it's tasty, it's tasty. You know what I mean? I know people like Shu. I don't think Shu is like, I think Shu, like, she's like on the vanguard of being like, yo, the billionaires will never get me to eat bug. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I need to finish my shrimp. I need to finish my sea bug really quick. Wait, hold on. Can we please go to the sea bug restaurant? I need to eat my sea bug. Delicacy, sea bug. Like, I mean, come on. Be honest. Like, are we gonna be... Do we have anybody here who's still coping about the fact that like crabs and lobsters and shrimp and prawn are literally sea bugs? Like the shits look like bugs, right? Like isn't like isn't a lobster's closest relative like a spider or a cockroach? Isn't that true? Like they're literal bottom feeder bugs. They spend their time on the bottom of the seafloor literally eating shit. Like that's their job. Like they pick through dead animals and literal shit, and then we like cook them up and go, lemon pepper, tasty. And then we look at like a land bug, and we're like, man, I can't possibly imagine that. And I need my bugs to be in water first. All right, buddy. They're good, yeah, but like, what if tarantulas are good? Lobster's closest relative is Jordan Peterson. Thank you. This is a species of spider. I mean, you ever wonder why they call this bitch a spider crab? Dumbass. People be like, crabs aren't bugs. Crabs aren't bugs. Explain the spider crab. I'm waiting, atheist. I'm waiting. This bitch literally just picks through shit on the bottom of the floor. No eyes, no ears, absolutely nothing in life. He's just waiting for his next pile of shit so he can pick through it. That's how he spends his day. And then we'll send people out to their death on like the hardest possible job in the entire world, like splashing and sloshing around on a boat, picking these little shits up from the Arctic Circle just so we can eat them at Red Lobster and feel like we're having a good time. Like, unironically, literal bugs. I hate spider crabs. He thick. He legs do be very long. And former prison food. It was literally former prison food because back in the day, we need to return to tradition. We need to return to tradition and understand that everything that comes out of the ocean besides a fish is a bug. Same way that everything that comes from land that isn't like an animal is a bug. It just is, all right? What do you got? You have birds that we eat. Octopus. Octopus is a bug. And also I consider an octopus a fish. An octopus, that bitch looks like a bug. And also it's a fish. Bugs are animals though? Silence. You know what I mean. Silence, nerds. The freaking like people who dropped out of a freshman year college biology class be like, oh, shark, actually bugs are in the animal kingdom. Shut up, nerd. Also, under this definition, whales and other sea mammals are also fish. Cause fuck you, that's why. Cause fuck you, that's why. They're mammals, right? Cause like what do you have? You got like people. We're not necessarily bugs. And you have like cows and horses and shit. And then you have like birds and pigs and stuff and other like mammal boys. And then outside of that, everything else is just a bug. Isn't like 99% of the creatures on Earth bugs? You just say that because you're a human? You a bug, motherfucker? I mean, maybe. Honestly, maybe. I'm fine. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be 3 a.m. I do a little bit of scuttling. I do a little bit of scurrying. Okay, I'm sorry. And everybody too. You know, you'll wake up, you'll scurry your way, you'll scurry your like your half naked ass to the refrigerator. You'll be gripping handfuls of shredded cheese and shoving them into your mouth and then scuttling back to your bed to fall asleep for another 2.5 hours. Like, come on. I know you do that shit. You're also a little bit of a bug. Yeah, and then you scuttle under the bed until the sun comes back up. What the hell? Answer like 15% of the biomass of land animals, and those bitches are, say it with me, chat, bugs. They're bugs, just like this boy. Can anybody unironically, if you're molding, if you're coping in chat, can you unironically make an argument that this bitch is not a bug? All right, can you honestly tell me that if you saw this thing like the size of a quarter scuttling up a tree, like while you're outside at a park, and like look at me with a straight face and tell me that this is not a bug? Like, be honest. And you can tell me, you're with a straight face, you're gonna say, shark, that's not a bug. That's a bug. You ate a bug. It's okay. It's fine. A crustacean is a bug. Biologically, no. In real life, yes. Ooh, who are these losers I have in chat who are gonna let lab coats direct their entire life? Hello? Do you let the lab coats tell you when to wake up and go to bed too? You have the lab coats tell you what you are and aren't gonna eat? What lab coats control your entire life? You never look at things with your own two eyes and figure out how the world works? What the hell? Oh, shark, the lab coats told me that they're not technically bugs. Shut up! The lab coats are bought and paid for by Big Bug to try to make you think that they're not bugs. Silence. What about isopods? Remember the whole like isopod craze? Remember when everyone was like, oh my gosh, isopod, oh my gosh, isopod. This bitch is a bug! How can you look at me with a straight face and tell me that this is not a bug? This is a bug. This is literally a water roly-poly. This is a moist poly. It's insanity to me. Everybody who's all like, these are not bugs. They're not bugs. They're so different. When I grew up in Maryland, when I go to eat lobster, I'm promised that my lobster, like, they're not bugs, dude. They're my, like, state's food. Your state's food is bug. And that's okay. Just be honest with me. Just be honest with me. And just be like, this is a bug. Both of these things are bugs. Shark, what's a bug? Anything that's not an animal. And if you're like, oh, but shark biologically, shut up. Stop letting the lab coats rule your life. We all know that there's a big difference between a cow. Is anybody gonna unironically sit here and be like, shark, there's no like real difference between a cow and a bee? All right then. If we've gone so far, if we're so like
this meme is very real.
So true, Marjorie. If we're so like lab coat brained that we think that like the lab coats are going to sit here and convince you that there's no difference between a cow and a bee, or like a cow and a spider, then honestly you're just lost. I don't know what to tell you. Are plants bugs? No, because they're plants. Remember the lab coat saying that bees are fish? True. Wait a second. These are the people you're gonna let these people tell you everything about the world? In California, they literally believe that bees are fish. They said bees are fish. What's happening? I can't believe you people, honestly. Truly unfortunate how brainwashed the masses are. Everybody knows that a bee is a bug and a fish is a fish. They must be stopped. But are capybara fish? It depends on the day.
One drawback to the dead spider gripper is that it starts to experience some wear and tear after 2 days, or after 1,000 open and close cycles.
No!
The researchers experimented with coating the wolf spiders in beeswax and found that its mass decrease was 17 times less than the uncoated spider over 10 days, which meant it was retaining more water and its hydraulic system might function longer.
And then it just ends. Thank you. Thank you, necro spider scientist. You guys are so cool. I really appreciate that, necro spider scientist. Thank you. Where is the anus? Oh, did you see that? I love them. They do such good work. What was that homoerotic flexing at the do you think every single time a man picks up something and like curls his arm, that's homoerotic flexing? I can't flex heteroerotic or non-erotic at all. It has to be one of the two. I have to go in Ricardo mode. Man equals homoerotic. Yeah, chat be like, oh, this is so homoerotic. Why? Because I want to suck his dick. Okay. Yeah, have you seen that? How they made like how they make cyborg beetles? Trying to look hot. A bit free. Robot insects. Robot insects are coming, but can we trust them?
Insects are some of the natural world's
greatest look, it's Poop Boy. I love dung beetles. I'm not gonna lie. Dung beetles are one of my favorite boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's something incredible about dung beetles. I just love the way that they move. I love how they make they big dirt ball. I love how they just like roll it around. They're just such incredible, miraculous little guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, they do be working. They do be Hercules beetles are cooler. That's just because you like how like large they are. They're so industrious. They have a job and goddamn they do it. And they do it with honor too. Everyone, like other people go like, oh, you roll around shit. Hell yeah, I roll around shit. It's for the betterment of everybody. If dung beetles were gone, we'd all be sitting in a pile of poop right now. Next time you see a dung beetle, make sure to salute. Like honestly, dung beetles are like the garbage men of the animal kingdom. I'm not gonna lie, they do a good job.
Insects are some of the natural world's greatest marvels of design. Their fast, agile movements allow them to navigate through dynamic and unpredictable environments. That's why roboticists have long tried to mimic shapes and motions found in the insect world.
What the heck? What? What is this? Is this where all of our scientific tax dollars are going to? Swat. What? We're making them simply to kill them? Yeah, it'd be like schmack. What the hell? What's going on?
From bees to flies to cockroaches and even fleas, over the last few years, these bug machines have evolved beyond a clunky proof of concept. Armed with sensors and tiny cameras, this new wave of insectile robots could, in theory, pollinate crops or help with complex search.
Wait, that was the tech demo for it. Now, guys, look at this. Smack.
Wave of insectile robots could, in theory, pollinate crops.
Look at that pollination work. Look at the boy go. Zoom smack. It's perfect. It's perfect.
And tiny cameras, this new wave of insectile robots could, in theory, pollinate crops or help with complex search and rescue missions. But let's be real, flies are already annoying enough, and that's without the ability to monitor our every move. Robot insects have a lot of exciting potential applications, but in the age of digital Big Brother, you always gotta ask, will this tech eventually spy on me or kill me?
Oh my gosh. Fly on the wall is going to be a literal thing. There's gonna be like it's gonna be like G-Force. Has anybody watched G-Force? I know nobody has like made a G-Force reference since like 2011, but like it's just like G-Force where they're gonna have an unironic fly on the wall, bro. Yeah, it's like gonna be like the K&D Fly episode. That movie is weird. Yeah, I don't know. What do you like? Listen, when I said I don't watch movies, I've stipulated this before. When I was in school, and they were like, okay, kids, we're not gonna do actual work today. And then they like turned on the projector and then they gave us one of like the student board certified movies that we're allowed to watch. And the shit was like Romeo and Juliet, Over the Hedge, and G-Force. Okay. And so that's the shit that they played for us. I remember. I didn't have a choice in watching it, really. It was like louder than we could speak. And like the substitute teacher was like playing like Flappy Bird or something on their phone. And I didn't really have like a phone back then. So I was like, it's time for me to draw some like wacky things that my ADHD riddled, unmitigated brain can think up, or I guess like passively watch G-Force. Or what was the other one about the dog that's like also a superhero, like Flash or something? Spork? I don't know. It was like the dog, but he thought he was a superhero, but he only played a superhero in like the movies, and then he tried to jump off of like a highway overpass, and he was about to kill himself. Bolt. Yeah, Bolt. Not Underdog. I know Underdog. Underdog was like the dog, but he was literally a superhero. Movies make me sad. So true. Me too. Is Boo Underdog or Bolt? Boo is stupid, so he's Bolt. It's crazy.
And at the top up here, there's a tiny solar cell.
Vikram Iyer is an electrical engineer at the University of Washington and a central part of the team who created RoboFly. The tiny robot is part of a new generation of mechanical insects, fluttering and crawling out of labs around the world. Like Harvard's famous RoboBee, a flapping robot with a 3-centimeter wingspan that can hover and perform controlled flight movements.
One of the big challenges there is that these, these robots are so small that they can't carry a battery. Even the smallest like coin cell or watch battery is, many times heavier than the whole robot itself. And these batteries can't store very much energy. And
you know what they should do? You know what? You know what they're doing? This is why they're like, man, I can't like put a battery in this little boy. That's why instead we're just gonna take a unironic bug and then put like nuclear powered flies. Maybe. So then they're just like, we're just gonna put a computer on a bug
that we can put on live insects.
Vikram's latest work takes the RoboFly technology to the next level. He helped develop tiny little camera-equipped backpacks that could actually be mounted on living creatures.
Okay, that's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of cute. The fact that there's just like a little bug and they're like, we're just going to give him a backpack really quick. Adventure. Yeah, adventure bug. He's going on a journey. He's going on a trip. He'll be back home soon, ma. He's got to see the world. It's a bug pack. Bug pack. I do love the bug packs. He's climbing Mount Everest. Yeah, he's got important work to do. He's busy.
These micro backpacks were attached to bees and other flying insects. The idea was to track and destroy invasive Asian giant hornets, aka murder hornets, in Washington state last year.
No, wait, that's what happened? Wait, that's how we took down murder hornets? By giving bees little bee packs? That's kind of cute. I like that. They do have important work to do.
Because the intersection of bugs and robots goes far beyond simple mimicry, engineers have attached tiny computer systems to cockroaches, allowing the insects to be remote controlled by sending electrical signals to their brains. All kinds of Frankenstein-like possibilities are being explored.
I have a collaborator here at UW who's shown that you can actually use the antenna from a moth to detect different kinds of scents. And I think going forward, if we can start thinking about ways to build on this work, say to genetically modify this part of the animal itself to create this customized sensor that that can measure anything from say explosives to even COVID.
Which might not.
What the hell? Wait, they're gonna make like a little robot guy who's like who's like straddling the moth or like a bee or something, and they're holding the antenna like reins, and they're like, yeah, let's go, yeah. We have to 5G COVID B. Let's go, dude. He's like Bug Santa or something on Donner on Blitzen. Holy shit. That seems kind of badass though. Pickle Rick, you can stop. You didn't have to do that.
Not be great for the moths, but could work out for us. These creations may very well one day sniff out diseases and find pipeline leaks. But there's something about swarms of roboflies, undead cockroaches, or moth cyborgs that just sets off my internal hellish dystopian future alarm.
That's true. That's true. You know what? That's true. That's pretty true. That's true. I get that. That's true. I understand that. That's true.